Jetzt sind wir hier aber fertig, oder? Nö. Immer noch nicht. Oh, nicht jetzt hier. Ach, jetzt hängt der mir wieder am Arsch. Geh weg. Gucken. Ja, aber wir müssten doch theoretisch jetzt hier fertig sein. Ich soll... Er hat doch irgendwas gesagt, ich soll... Oh, Alter, das nervt. Jung. Hat er irgendwas gesagt, ich soll noch mal im Bad gucken. So, hier, ja, Bad. Und jetzt? Hä?
What do you think?
You want to go digging around in drains trying to support Mal's theory? You go ahead. I'm not getting my hands dirty.
So what next?
You want to go digging around in drains trying to support Mal's theory? You go ahead. I'm not getting my hands dirty.
Abschluss. Kann ich aber nicht. Ist nicht wirklich. Dann sind wir doch hier fertig.
Stefan, Rusty, we'll take a look around outside and then follow up these leads. Can you get some guys to run down the jacket?
You think Carruthers has called it right? He rarely gets it wrong. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm a Galloway. I've met enough girls in my time who can't handle the dope.
Und jetzt sind wir hier fertig, oder was? Nein. Wir sind im Abfluss. Denke ich mal. Das ist ja das Haus. Ja, nur. Gerade ein bisschen schleierhaft alles. Ach du blöder Arsch. Komm, wir fahren jetzt erstmal. Und dann sehen wir mal weiter.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
All right, where
Zack.
to?
So.
Bukowski, Galloway, quite the little reunion in there. Almost brought a tear to my eye.
They're good police.
How would you know? You got promoted so fast you barely had time to learn their names. Let me fill you in. Bukowski's a pushover. Galloway's a drunk.
You could learn a thing or two from both of them.
Please. They couldn't work a vice case if their life depended on it.
I don't see why they'd be any better or worse at it than me.
I noticed you said better. Hubris disguised as humility. Kind of your trademark, don't you think?
Why do you always twist everything? Galloway's got nothing to prove. He's been on homicide for years.
And he's welcome to it. You're a terrier, Phelps, and that's what I need. Not some old bulldog who can't get up a flight of stairs without coughing off his lunch.
Ja. Kleidungsgeschäft. Diacine oder so. Viertel vor 3 nachmittags.
Well, hello. What can I help you with today? good looking for a policeman.
Okay.
Is he in some kind of trouble?
LAPD, ma'am.
I hope I haven't done anything wrong.
No, ma'am. We're making some inquiries about Julia Randall. Does she work here?
No, I had to let her go. Is she in some sort of trouble?
She was found dead this morning. How long had Julia worked as a model?
Well, she worked in New York before coming here. She was a very beautiful girl.
Anzweifeln.
We need information on anyone she might have been seeing. Maybe someone she met here.
I'm sorry, I don't know of anyone. If she was seeing someone, he must have had money. Julia would never be interested in any man who didn't have real money.
Did she have any close friends here?
Actually, yes. Heather Swanson. Would you like to speak with her?
I'd like that very much. Please don't inform her about Miss Randall's death.
Very well, officer. Heather, these gentlemen are from the LAPD.
I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. I understand that you worked with Julia Randall, Miss Swanson?
Yes. Julia helped me get my job here. She's not in any kind of trouble, is she?
She's a hellraiser, isn't she? Lives a fast life.
Oh, no. Maybe Mrs. Stanley would call her that, but I wouldn't. She's full of life, a wonderful company.
That's a lovely engagement ring.
Do you like it? Henry gave it to
I'm
me.
very interested in engagement rings. Do you mind if I take a closer look?
Den Silbenring hat sie doch auch gehabt.
That's some pearl, Miss Swanson. Would have cost Henry a fortune. He must really love you.
Beziehung zum
How did you
Opfer.
meet Julia?
I was introduced through my fiancé, Henry Arnett.
Wahrheit.
Henry is your beau. Tell us about him.
Nu. Oh. Entschuldigung, Leute. Mein Controller hat gerade gesagt, ich bin leer. So, dann machen wir schnell. Tut mir leid, Leute. So, geht weiter. Zack.
He is. Henry has a fashion business. He and Julia have been friends for years.
Wissen über Mr. Henderson.
Are Miss Randall and Mr. Henderson engaged?
Who's he?
Mr. Henderson. Guckt so komisch. Ich weiß nicht. Ich tu's mal anzweifeln.
Look, lady, you need to give me something. Do you know anybody who would have cause to harm Julia?
No. Really, Mr. Phelps. Julie is my friend. I don't know why anyone would want to hurt her. She's okay, isn't she?
That's all for now, Miss Swanson. Could you ask your fiancé to visit Hollywood Police Station? It would be very helpful to our inquiry.
Now, wait a moment. I don't think I'll pass on that message until you tell me why you're asking all these questions.
Julia Randall was found dead this morning.
What? Oh, no. Oh, I can't believe it. She was so full of life.
Kacke war.
Can you drive to this one?
So, gehen wir
Do we
die
know where we're going?
Praxis. Er hat gesagt, wir fahren
Nice move,
in die
not telling old
Praxis.
Sweet Lips in there about her friend taking the big jump till we were half out the door. Very slick.
I figured we'd get more out of her that way.
You're learning, Phelps. We'll make a vice cop out of you yet.
So, jetzt Praxis. Okay. Ja? Ja. Das ist eine Praxis. Sieht mir aus wie eine Irrenanstalt, wo hier irgendwie Irren sind. Die gefällt mir irgendwie nicht hier. Hä? Hä? Was soll da hier drin? Hm? Ach so. Hey. Hätte mal einer sagen sollen.
I swear, if we locked up every doctor in this town, Vice would be able to work half days.
So. Hier. Bums.
Yes, sir, your name?
Keinen
LAPD,
Namen.
we'd like to see Dr. Stoneman.
Dr. Stoneman is with a patient. Would you like to wait?
No, we wouldn't. Tell him we want to see him now.
There's no need to be rude.
Save it, sister.
Dr. Stoneman, I have some gentlemen from the LAPD here to see you.
Send them in, please. I'll see this patient again after they've left.
Your investigation is much more important than my sciatica.
Dr. Stoneman, we are investigating the death of one of your patients, Julia Randall.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Do you mind if we ask you some questions about Ms. Randall?
Not if it doesn't compromise doctor-patient privilege, Detective.
Beziehung.
How well did you know Ms. Randall?
Barely at all. She'd only been a patient 6 months or so.
6 Monaten. Das war 6 Monaten. Juli 1946. Und wir haben jetzt welches Jahr haben wir denn jetzt? Das ist eine gute Frage. Steht das hier irgendwo? Aktueller Rang, gefundene Hinweise, Fahrzeuge. Gewiss, was für ein Jahr wir haben. Das wäre ganz wichtig. Das ist jetzt doof. Protokoll und Statistik scheint dasselbe zu sein. Ach nee. Scroll mal hoch. Das ist jetzt echt kacke. Jetzt nur, dann müsste es ja gleich fertig sein hier. So, nackte Stadt. Scheiße, hab nicht aufgepasst. Kacke.
Julia Randall has been your patient for nearly a year. I'm sure you know that.
Do you doubt my veracity, Detective? Do you have access to my patient records?
prescriptions
Ja.
contradict you, Doctor.
Miss Randall was in the fashion business, as you probably know. She was jumped up on Benzedrine by day and knocked down by sleeping pills at night. I told her to slow up, but no. Life was too short for her.
And you supplied the prescription for the Benzedrine.
It's not illegal, Detective. A lot of young women in her line of work use it for weight loss.
Weitere Medikation. Was? Medikation? Hm?
You wrote Julia Randall a prescription for Benzedrine. How can you account for that?
Miss Randall was in the fashion business. She wanted to control her weight.
Benzedrine is addictive,
Ja.
as I'm sure you know, Doctor.
As I warned her, but she was determined. She said she needed it to control her appetite.
Sounds like you knew her pretty well.
I knew the line of work she was involved in.
That'll be all for now, Dr. Stoneman. We'll be in touch.
Ich brauch mal dein Telefon, Digga.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Tu das.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Kannst du mal blasen?
Yes, Detective. The coroner's been asking to speak to you. I can connect the call if you like.
Please, thank you. Al?
Cole, can you get over here? I just finished the autopsy.
Sure thing, Mal. We'll be right over.
Okay. Interessiert mich jetzt, was der da macht. Dann halt nicht. Blöder Arsch. Und wir müssen wieder in den Fahrstuhl und boah, Alter. Was ein Scheiß.
The old boy is lying.
About what?
I don't know. He looked relieved when you said she was dead. That's a strange reaction.
Du nicht
to have when you
weißt.
got your own patient.
Was sechster Wissen. Bin ja immer der Alleswisser, ne? Hab ich schon mitgekriegt.
You're behind the wheel.
Irgendwas ist bei der Ollen im Apartment noch. Irgendwas haben wir da vergessen.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Ja, hab ich doch gerade gesagt, wo es hingehen soll.
Have you noticed how croakers only pull out the physician-patient privilege card when they got something to hide?
There are certain things people have a right to keep private.
Fahren geht anders,
Until
mein
it gets in
Freund.
the way of police work. And it's only private when it suits them. A couple of drinks and every doctor I've met will spill your darkest secrets in a heartbeat.